Hey, hey, it's Dana, your favorite psychic.
Hey, hey, Taurus, how's it rolling? Let's throw some cards for you guys, all right? Let's do it. Y'all don't get mad at me. I'm going to double dip on this video because this message is very, very important and everybody needs to hear it. I did it for Taurus, but it is profound, so I'm going to release it for everyone. All right. Here's what's going on. Here's what's going on. So the sun, okay? We open up this reading right out the box with two major arcana, three if you count the world in reverse, two major arcana that are telling you it's in your best interest, it's good and right and proper. You deserve to be happy, successful, and filled with vitality. Two major arcana right out the box, telling this person that they deserve to be happy. They deserve to be happy. Why? Well, the world in reverse, whoever this reading is going to resonate with, keeps in a repeat cycle over and over and over again. 10 of Cups in reverse in some kind of situation that is not fulfilling or happy in some way. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Nothing ever changes. Nothing new ever grows. It's just the same old thing over and over again. King of Wands in reverse with someone who's an asshole. Someone who's egocentric and self-centered. And then the Hangman in reverse comes on top of it and says, your resistance to leave this situation is the only reason you're unhappy. Universe says, right out the box, first two cards, we got your back. We got your back. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have justice. You deserve to be happy. And your resistance to leave this situation is the only thing that is stopping you from being happy in life, all the way around. Five of Wands. Conflict, King of Pentacles in reverse. This same King of Wands in reverse, right? Controlling, domineering, can't possibly step up to the plate and be a King of Pentacles type of energy. Whoever you're involved with, male or female, they're parasitic. Yep. They're parasitic. They are immature. Controlling, domineering comes from deep-rooted insecurity. Your person's a mess. Whoever you're involved with is a mess. And the Eight of Wands comes on top of that and says, only you can change this. Only you can change this. And then the Seven of Wands in reverse. Overwhelmed, not dealing with something. Overwhelmed and not dealing with something. The Seven of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Options, choices, decisions, sense of well-being. Right? This tells me that you're not dealing with this situation because maybe you don't have another option or you don't think you have another option. Perhaps you just keep putting your head down and dealing with this person in this situation, a career, money, family, whatever. You just keep putting your head down and dealing with this person because you don't think that you have any other options. But these cards say, Eight of Cups. When you finally decide that you're going to walk away from this situation, the Sun again. Happiness, success, and vitality. When you decide that you're going to walk away from this situation and you've had enough of being whatever it is to whomever it is in this particular situation, Source has your back. Universe has your back. Justice, they're telling you it's in your best interest. And you deserve the Sun to be happy. Down here, they're saying Eight of Cups. When you walk away, Sun, we got your back. The Four of Cups, contemplate and reevaluate how you're going about processing this situation. Eight of Swords in reverse, and have a new perspective. Free your mind with a new perspective. To the Three of Wands. Have some foresight. See the forest through the trees. Know that if you want to leave this situation, you can. It may seem impossible with that Seven of Cups, right? And the Six of Pentacles. It might seem like you don't have options, but I'm here to tell you, you do have options. I left my whole situation with 2 little kids, no job, no money, and no education. And I made something of myself. And you can too. You absolutely can. There's always an option, especially if you will commune with your higher self and let it show you the way. Because you're processing this whole situation in this top row from a lower level human perspective. You feel trapped, and that is your lower self. Star in reverse. Second row, first card. This is not your path. This is not your purpose. This is not the way that your life is supposed to be or supposed to go. The Hierophant in reverse. Cutting loose of ties, commitments, and obligations requires some internal reevaluation. There needs to be some inventory of your core foundational belief systems that keep you in this situation and repeating whatever cycle it is, probably the abuser cycle, with this person over and over and over again. What is it about your childhood that has told you that it is okay to be treated like this? Because it's not. You got major arcana. It's not Dana telling you. It's not Dana's telling you. It's not okay to be treated like this. But major arcana, source, spirit, whatever it is you came to this table believing in, is telling you that it's in your best interest to walk away from this whole situation. And if you will choose your higher self and your self-worth over your lower self and your fear, they got your back. They're going to help you, and it's going to be miraculous. Got to do some reevaluation of what you believe about yourself, your life, your future, what you want, who you are, what you're doing, why you're doing it. Queen of Cups, your higher self, your ancient higher self to strength has the power to overcome this situation. Who doesn't have the power to overcome this situation is your basic human self. Your human self, your lower self, your flesh and bones does not have the power to overcome this situation, obviously, or you would have left it by now. But your higher self does. Your higher self knows the way, and it's trapped inside of your human choices. See yourself as a soul having a human experience and operate from a higher perspective. Your ancient self is trying to get you to take action, to leave this situation. And if you will follow it, it will lead you. Look, the moon in reverse.
If you want more spiritual guidance after the video, check out my book, The 21 Concepts of Awakening, a guided journey to expand your mind. If you want the nitty-gritty details of your own situation, you can schedule your very own reading at myfavoritepsychic.com.
Moon in reverse is a card about seeing crystal clear. Seeing crystal clear, just like those double sun cards, right? But more importantly, it's about seeing clearly through honoring your higher self. The moon is the shadow work card. It's a struggle between your higher self and your lower self. That's the Achilles heel of every single human being in the whole wide world. So nobody believes their higher self because their skin wants what it wants. The moon in reverse is about coming to terms with that. 5 of Pentacles and walking away and leaving something behind. I think you might also be afraid to leave this behind because of poverty. Thinking that poverty is going to be your only option if you do leave this situation. And I'm here to tell you right now, what you think about comes about. What you believe becomes your experience. And if that is what you believe, then that is what your experience will be. That's why these cards are telling you Source has your back. Spirit has your back. Major Arcana says it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. This isn't your path. This isn't your purpose. This isn't how you're supposed to be spending your life. Learn your lesson. Grow big, grow strong, spiritually ascend, and shut this down. Four of Swords. Make a plan. Come to terms with whatever kind of grief and sorrow and pain that this whole situation is going to be. Once and for all, determination with the four, right? Stability in the mindset. Pick up the fourth sword and push forward. Queen of Pentacles in reverse in the center of your reading. Upset in the home, the family, the finances, your sense of identity. Maybe you're so consumed by this egocentric, controlling relationship, whatever it is, work or love or marriage or family or whatever. Maybe your identity is so consumed by it that you're frozen and immobilized and you don't even know how to get out of this situation. Go to the women's shelter. They'll protect you and they'll hide you and they'll help you get on your feet. But you got to stick with it, right? You can't just go and then bounce back and bounce back and bounce back. I mean, come on, get serious about shit. Seriously, get serious about stuff. This is not funny anymore. And you're not weak and you're not incapable. You are fully capable of walking away from this relationship. Where there's a will, there's a way. Two of Cups in reverse. Unviable relationship. Something that is not, it's not union. To the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords talks about the aha moment. Understanding. Oh my gosh. I see. I believe you. I see. I understand. I trust my higher self. Four of Pentacles says pull it together. Back with that Four of Swords, make a plan. Start putting away a little bit. Start putting away a little bit of something to get yourself out of this situation. Buy a couple gigantic things of coffee at the store and then turn around and take them back and start saving that money every week. However it is that you got to start collecting things to make this exit with, that's what you got to do. To the Hermit, soul searching and introspection, okay? And then the Page of Pentacles. So what this tells me is that this is your higher self, higher power. Your higher power is extending an invite. They want you to pull yourself together, sit down, and talk. They have some things to tell you. They have some things to show you. They have some understanding to impart upon you. They truly do. And they're asking you, take a breath, pull yourself together, and let's sit down and talk about the Page of Pentacles, what your next move is, what your next step is. And if you will quiet your mind, quiet yourself, go someplace alone for 5 minutes and just put your feet on the ground, feel the earth, and commune with whatever you're calling your higher power. They need to download with you so you will feel assured of what the next step in your life is supposed to be. Ten of Cups in reverse again. To Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse is about self-doubt. It's also about ignoring the call. You know this. You know everything I'm telling you already. This is no surprise to you. Ignoring the call. Bad decisions made out of self-doubt. Nine of Pentacles in reverse because you're worried about a financial setback. You're worried about not being able to make it on your own. More importantly, what this card is a waste of time. What you're investing your time and your effort and your whole life force into is never going to make the return for you that you hope that it will. Eight of Wands says, let's bounce, man. Let's go. Let's go. Sit down in the Hermit energy. Come to terms with this stuff. To the Empress. Five of Cups in reverse, and the Sun again. The Sun is here 3 times. I have 3 different decks here, and the Sun has come out in every single one of them. 3 times the Sun is here. Starts the reading, caps off the first top row, and then here it is again. Happiness, success, vitality. The path, the purpose of your life. Overflowing happiness is going to rain down in your life when you leave this situation. It's the best, most straightforward way I can say that. Control your thought life. That's where there's a will, there's a way comes into play, right? Control your thought life. Focus on getting out of this situation. Follow your intuition because it's trying to lead you to where you need to go. Assume your position in your life as the Empress and be the dirt of everything that you grow from this point forward. Moving on from loss, regret, despair, and disappointment, and stepping into happiness, success, and vitality. Prince of Cups in reverse. Now, I want to point out, the Sun is always, always, always about the healing of the wounded child. See the kid on the pony with the sun and the sunflowers, right? Brick wall, all that kind of stuff. Banner, right? The healing of the inner child. The reason that you are with this person in this situation, in this relationship, is because of something that is directly related to your childhood learnings or teachings. So, pay attention to that. Prince of Cups in reverse talks about fragmented emotions, emotionally dissatisfied. To the Hermit, soul searching and introspection. Again, second time the guy's here, right? Virgo's in your reading 3 times here so far, right? Oh, 4 times, right? So, there's a lot going on with Virgo and astrology in the next couple of days, so you might want to check that out. The Hermit's about soul searching and introspection, communing with your higher self, getting in touch with your higher power. The Two of Swords in reverse says this will bring you out of the crossroads because they have downloads for you. They have something that they want to tell you, but they can't get through to you because you're all staticky and suffocating in this negative energy. They need you to go be alone for a minute. Got to be alone. I don't care how much you love someone. You have to be alone. You have to be alone from your kids. You have to be alone from your spouse. You have to be alone from your dogs. You have to be alone for a minute every single day. You just have to. It's how you hear yourself. They want you to go do some communing. They do. The Hierophant, your commitment to this situation, the Ace of Cups, your hope that this situation can one day be emotionally fulfilling comes from your lack of self-worth with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And that goes right back to your childhood. You are all entwined in some kind of repeat cycle with someone that is egocentric, self-centered, possibly narcissistic in some kind of a way, and domineering and controlling. Job, boss, husband, wife. Somebody in your life is in charge of some aspect of your life, and it's miserable. 3 of Wands, have some foresight. See the forest through the trees. See the forest through the trees, right? Change your mindset. To the 6 of Wands, victory and success, overcoming this battle, winning this lesson of your life. This relationship is a lesson. And it goes back to your childhood. Figure out what that lesson is, or it's going to keep showing up as a different devil on another level. To the 10 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse is about a renewal of a mindset. What's your mindset? Well, you think you can't. You think you can't leave this situation, whatever this is for you. Get your cards read. We'll get all the nitty-gritty details for you. But we got to start thinking in a different way, because the way that you're thinking is creating your reality. Six of Swords, leaving it behind, getting away from it, leaving it behind. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse, because there's no legacy to be had here. This is over. This isn't something, the Star in reverse. This is not your path and your purpose. This is not something that you have supposed to be lingering in all of this time. This was a situation where you were supposed to learn something and move on. But because of your lack of self-worth and because of your childhood, wounded child issues, and I'm sure this person doesn't make it easy to walk away from a job or a home or a relationship. There's no foundation here. Justice. Started with justice, ends with justice. It's good and right and proper. It's in your best interest. It's justice. It's in your best interest. Nine of Cups and the Empress again, right? Wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, satisfaction, emotional satisfaction. And the Empress in charge of her life, understanding the two most important lessons that any human being can ever wrap their mind around. What you think about comes about. That is lesson one. That is the Magician. What you throw at the wall bounces right back at you. So be very careful what you're throwing at the wall. It's going to bounce right back at you. You can load it any way that you want to load it. But it's going to come right back at you. So be careful what you put into it. And lesson two, the High Priestess. You're an ancient higher self. Always trying to show you to your true north. It's been here with you 1,000,000 times over again. It knows the way. It knows what your silly lessons are supposed to be. And it patiently is trapped inside of your humanness, waiting for you to ascend. Those two lessons, those two concepts make the Empress. She's the dirt of life. Everything grows from her. Abundance grows from her like crazy because she draws it in with her mind, and she only partakes if it's her intuition. Yes. It's you in your life right there. Bottom of the deck, Fool in reverse, because anything else is just foolishness. It's just simply foolishness. 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles, right? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This person, this place, or this thing has probably told you you're going to live in poverty without me. You're going to find yourself on the street without me. I'm not giving you anything. I'm not letting you take anything. You don't deserve anything. I've worked for all of this. Or no, you're not going to make any more money an hour because then I can't, pay for my yacht. Whatever this is for you. It's a lack of teamwork and a lack of collaboration, and they're cheating you. They are stealing your life, and you are watching it happen. You are willingly participating in the theft of your experience on this planet in this lifetime by staying in this situation. Hermit in reverse says withdraw. Withdraw your energy from this. 8 of Wands in reverse. Stop participating in this. 3 of Swords. The grief, the sorrow, and the pain of the situation. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There's nothing to save here. There's nothing to be built here. There's no legacy in this situation for you. I want to know. 5 of Pentacles, right? We had the 5 of Pentacles, and then we had the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about this, please. Tell me about this. Yeah, loss, regret, despair, disappointment. King of Swords. And the Two of Wands. Right on. Right on. So you think you're going to find yourself in a place of despair if you do leave this situation. I think part of that is because whomever or whatever has told you that repeatedly. And because of your lack of self-worth, you believe that. And King of Swords is about making decisions, man. Making decisions for your future. Making decisions about how you're going to exchange your life force in this very, very short human experience. What you're doing right now, what you're focusing now, what you're feeling trapped in right now is not your path. It's not your purpose. And your childhood wounding is directly responsible for it. So go figure out what that is, right? Go figure out what your childhood wounding is. Go look back at your childhood, look back at your parents. Follow the lines as far back as you can go and see the trending patterns in all of your family lineage. And you will understand where the brokenness is and how it has been passed down from generation to generation in one form or fashion. Resolve this for yourself. You deserve better. Namaste.
If you want more spiritual guidance after the video, check out my book, The 21 Concepts of Awakening, a guided journey to expand your mind, and The Science of Spirituality, Unlocking the Algorithm of the Tarot, the absolute easiest way to learn and understand the tarot cards.